Yeah.
Okay, ready for the intro? Welcome.
Welcome.
Once again to Sisters Insanity for October 5th reading.
Yes.
We're going to go a little simpler this time.
It's getting a little lengthy. We're
Yeah,
going
try not to do
to
that.
do 3 cards between 3 different decks. So, or 3 cards for one deck. It doesn't matter how it goes. I could have sworn I saw that blanket move. But it might have been your hand.
Could have been,
My
yeah.
peripheral. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm going to go first. Woo! So, we're going to start out with this card that I cannot say. It's a symbol from the Valor Horn.
Aegis Yammer.
More power to you, bitch. Alright, thank you. Because, yeah, I'm go. Anyway, Vikings would paint this on them when they went into battle. So this is basically a very, strength and protection card. I know you can't see it, so wait. So, a lot of strength and protection. This is from the Vampire deck. It also means kind of like strength, however it is reversed. So you might be, so what's going on is this one is the 8 of Swords from the Viking one. As you can tell, this Viking is being surrounded by swords, but this one was pulled upside down. So what I was thinking is that this would mean that you were probably being attacked and betrayed. Upside down means that you were the one attacking and maybe betraying, but it depends on the situation. So, let's say you attacked someone. This could be verbally, too. You might have gotten into a fight with somebody, and maybe you weren't as strong as you thought you were. I don't know. I'm trying to get these together, but
Well, let me see
3 different decks are very hard. But this one symbolizes strength and protection. So you do have protection, and you do have strength, but maybe you didn't have strength at one point.
It kind of sounds like the attacking was done by someone who thought they were being attacked, and the attack was weak because it was more like a defense.
Oh, that would make sense.
After being attacked, and then protection is on their side. Because they are in the right.
I like that reading a lot better.
Yeah, that's just kind of the connection I got.
I think from now on I'm going to be reading from
one deck at a time.
One deck at a time, and my deck that I know very well.
Yeah.
Because this looks like I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm trying to use some decks.
Trying to be inventive, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am only doing one deck this time from the Sacred Rebels Oracle again, which we did yesterday, but we did all 3 yesterday and it was a little too much. And this deck is known to be wordy as hell, so I'm going to try and cut it down as best as I can, but we're going to start with the first one that came out, which is The Word Wants to Be Written. It has such a pretty,
Oh, yeah.
So, this basically is talking about how, we're taught and kind of, raised to believe that we have to work hard in order for our creativity to be valued.
Mm-hmm.
Or, really, really, really hard to access it. Or that finding your life purpose is difficult, what you are, you probably have already known, your whole life. And it's just something that other people have given you the idea is not okay to do, or is in some way wrong. I will give an example of this. When I was growing up and started my witchcraft journey, I was very young. I was 12. At 13 when I started reading about it, and I was always made to feel like it was sinful or wrong or against whoever, right? And it has become the most important part of my life, or one of the most important parts of my life, personally. It is who I am. It is what I am, right? There is no need to really struggle, you just kind of need to find space for what you are, who you are, to manifest and then to let it grow. It is natural to fully understand yourself, even if you're not quite understood. And it is also natural to want to, to nurture that part of yourself. And it is okay to do that. In fact, I would like you to do that. Look at yourself, whether in the mirror or introspectively, and let yourself just be who you are. Let that person develop naturally. You don't, there's any shame or guilt or conditioning, that's stuff that you need to let go of. And to follow that, we have follow your own rhythm, which obviously we know what that means. We need to, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is okay to surrender to that and let yourself dance with that force, okay? It is a lot like dancing. It's a lot like, any kind of movement creatively is what you need to be attuning yourself to. You cannot miss what you're destined for. You will not be gained by trying to push yourself in another direction. So just trust the life cycles within. That word again.
It's going to be a very common theme this month, I think.
I think it really is. Yeah.
No.
And then the final card is conscious connections.
Butt
There's
cheeks.
a little bit of butt and boob in here.
I don't know. Let's do that anyway.
Yeah. So
Booba.
this one.
Open Bob.
No, that brings me flashbacks.
I know.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so I think this one is good because it does talk about how certain relationships need to be fed a little more, including the relationship with yourself. But sacred connections are a really rare, difficult thing. I have one with this girl that I'm never giving up for the rest of my life because it's just natural and flowing. But this has a little bit of a healing process exercise in it that I would like to read. So with your hand on your heart, say out loud, I surrender all my relationships into unconditional love and ask that the truly nourishing, soul-enriching, expansive, and nurturing relationships be healed and drawn closer to my heart. I ask that the draining, depleting, destructive, or toxic relationships be drawn out of my life through unconditional love, mercy, grace, and my own free will, so be it. Now imagine that you can breathe golden light in through the front of your body and out through the back of your body. Repeat the process with a rich emerald green light. Don't worry if you can't feel or see the light, just intend to work with the light and relax. Finally, visualize, perceive, or see a beautiful beating heart with luminous green and gold parrot wings on either side of it. Imagine, perceive, or feel that there are many other beautiful beating hearts with parrot wings of different colors, and they are all flying around together. Enjoy the playfulness of this vision, and in your own time, come back to the here and now. Feel the air on your skin, notice the temperature of the room you're in, and your feet on the floor. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return to your day or evening.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
It's cool.
That is cool.
Kind of gives you a little meditation process with most of the cards.
And some of the cards do, and some of the cards just kind of have, we're processing this for a reason, Yeah. So that's all of it.
All right. And before we end the day, I was trying to figure out how to end my tarot reading. But what came up is the King of Pentacles. So I was trying to figure out how to see the silver lining, tie it out, see kind of what's going on. So that whole thing about attacking and defending and stuff, it's because you kind of felt powerless. You lost your power. But not to worry, though, because pretty soon you're going to be getting that shit back. So
reclaim your power, my dude.
Reclaim your power.
Reclaim your power.
Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful October 5th.
Yep, that'll be the 5th.
It's getting confusing for us. So.
It is, but I have a checklist for that reason.
So,
we hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll see you soon.
See you tomorrow.
In fact, see you tomorrow, what she said. My brain is dead. All right.
Brain dead. Bye.
Bye. Time to go to the asylum.